Okay, so this video is gonna be about liquidity. If you have been through smart money concept, what you have been taught is that there are four types of liquidity, which are range liquidity, equalize liquidity, equal loss liquidity, and trendline liquidity, which is valid, but at one point you need some more confidence in the markets, and which is why we need market structure liquidity. So let me draw it here first. One second. Okay, so let's say you have an uptrend in the market. We have the low, we have the high, we have the lower high, we have the higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, and higher high. Alright, so this right here, this low, I have liquidity below it, this high have liquidity above it, right? So like every high and every lows have liquidity above and below them respectively. So let's see, for the smart money traders, what they have order block over here. But what actually happens is, because this low currently have unswept liquidity below it, so the market's gonna be go below it, manipulate the order block, take out the sell side liquidity, and will hunt this buy side liquidity next. So when the price will hunt the liquidity at this point, this is where we will drop to lower time frames like 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes or even seconds, but I usually prefer 1 minute time frames. So let's go. This is the chart of Euro USD from today. So this was the last high that price made on 28 November. Okay, so if you draw the line, we swept the buy side liquidity during 9:30. So 9:30 is when price moves in volatility. There are two times, which one of them is 8:30 and one of them is 9:30. I will disclose many more in some future videos. So when we set the buy side liquidity, what we're gonna do is we will drop to lower time frames. Let me do the back test tool. Alright, we gonna drop to like 1 minute time frames. So this was the swap of buy side liquidity, and we also have a swap on 1 minute time frame of the buy side run. Let me mark that too. And after the buy side liquidity rate, we have the market structure shift on only 1 minute time frame. Let me mark that too. And as I said, we have the fair value gap, and make sure that the fair value gap is always resides inside the premium zone if you are selling it. So this was the equilibrium point, and this the fair value gap is on the OTE. So this is where my entry gonna be. Let me mark that too. This is where my entry will be, and my stop loss will be above the candle that have fair value. So where am I gonna target the take profit? My target would be the sell side liquidity. Let me go to higher time frames now. So my target would be the sell side liquidity, which is over here. In this case, this was the sell side liquidity. Okay, so because as this was the last high, the last low that the last day made, previous day low. Okay, so this is why I target this. So after the swept of the last previous day low over here, let me mark this too. What we gonna do is we will go to lower time frames once again. I actually took this trade and I have shared this on my Telegram too. So this is where I have the fair value gap. This is where we have the market structure shift. So after market structure shift, the price tags into the fair value gap and like moves towards the buy side liquidity. So this is where my entry was, the first entry. This is where my first entry was. My stop loss was below the fair value gap candle, and my target was the high that was made in New York session kill zone. This was a 21-hour trade, but I actually took it on 10-hour only. So this was the first trade, and you can leverage the positions as the price moves. And this was the fair value gap. You can have a buy over here. Okay, and same goes on. This was pre-news, and this could have been a trade. Same goes for this one. Was a breaker entry. One of the guy from Telegram actually shared this trade. This was a fair value gap entry. This was a fair value gap entry, and same goes on. So this was our target, this high.